questions. All right.
Yep.
You ready, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hats off to Coach O and Alabama A&M. Unbelievable game. Coach O's in his first year and doing a great job with his team. I was just beyond excited about these guys and found a way to get a win and push us up to 3-0.
Blackout, you had a nice crowd again tonight. Penny, talk about that first.
Our fan base is amazing, especially with our students being here. We were just on campus all week last week, and then even today, guys were on campus passing out flyers, trying to get the blackout and just getting the word out. And I was just shocked about how many people wore all black, and our students were engaged. I've never, since I've been here, this is the first time I've seen our fans like engaged and booing and excited and screaming defense. It was a fantastic college basketball atmosphere.
All right, and then you got a guy next to you coming off the bench with 20 points, first time back in almost a year. Talk about his contribution off the bench. He got 34 points off the bench. He had 20.
Well, we know who CB is. You know, he was on that road of greatness last year until he got injured, and it was a big blow to our team last year. So getting him back is just it's just good feeling knowing we got a guy like that can come in and do those kind of games. He's a starter. He's that type of player. But when you got somebody like that coming off the bench with that kind of punch, it makes our team really lethal. And I'm proud of him because I gave him some rules for tonight. I said you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do this, but you are allowed to do this and this. And the times tonight that he did stuff I told him not to do, he turned it over. But when he did what I asked him to do and just kept it really simple, he was a really good player, and that's what our expectations are from him. And he just got to continue to grow.
What did it feel like just stepping on the court, first time in a long time when you stepped out there?
I feel great. I had jitters at first. I have been playing basketball over 10 months. Just been working for this moment, and it finally came. And I've just been talking to just my peers around, my teammates. They just talked me up like, look, bro, you've been working. I've been seeing you work ever since. Like, you're ready. And then went out there and just do what I had to do and just let my game flow.
Can you just describe the atmosphere? I mean, Coach Penny just talked about it, but can you just describe the atmosphere and just the feeling when you stepped out there?
Oh, it was great. I love all the fans out there, all the students that came, and everybody used to come to me for the last past 3 games. When you come back? When you come back? When you come back? When you come back? I'm like, I'm gonna come back. Third game of the season, so I need y'all to all come out all blacked out. So that's what they did, and I'm real proud of them. And I just need more of that.
And Christian, you were engaging with the crowd. You looked at me a couple of times too. I don't know about basketball, so don't look at me.
Oh, yeah.
You looked at me a couple of times, but you were engaged with the crowd, and how did that make you feel to be back? And I think when you're smiling and showing that good time that you're having, Coach giving you 19 minutes, how did it make you feel tonight?
It made me feel great. Just us, being engaged with the crowd and the crowd being engaged with us, which increase runs and make the team atmosphere and just make us just outroar and have just give us energy. So they did a good job doing that, and we capitalized. So the more as they just keep doing that and just have the other team rattle and and they just carry us our energy, that's more runs happening, and that's how things lead up to another.
Coach, your rotations tonight, I noticed you had Zion and Christian playing at the same time. You had Zul and Don playing at the same time. Talk about what you were thinking about having those rotations that you had tonight.
Well, we just wanted to give Alabama A&M different looks. We started 3-guard lineup, which is a smaller lineup, but it's speed and quickness and playmakers on the floor. But from a defensive standpoint, we can go bigger and go with a Christian Brown on the wing and Zion on the wing, and it just makes us a bigger, more physical team defensively. And we can switch better with that group. So we just wanted to change it up and kind of keep them off balance as much as we could.
I got to ask one question. Christian, you brought energy and you brought a lot of positivity on the court, but Justin brought a lot of it as well. I like to call him the maestro because it seems like he's in control of the team, kind of keeping the pulse of the team at a steady pace and controlling everything. What can you say about him on the court and just an extension of you on the court?
He's the voice. He's the captain. Anything he says, we're all going to listen to because he's just that loud. He's always talkative, and I ain't never had a player like that. And which, I've seen other teams have that player and they don't want to win the spring. And now he's on our team and doing the same thing. And you see what we're doing 3-0. Just he tells people where to go. Just talks to people. Just if somebody's head low, bad body language, he's the one that talks to them. He does that with everybody. And that's something like a piece we need, and that's very valuable.
Coach, I'm gonna throw out a name that Justin reminds me of. Back in the day, your Columbia State days, Cootie Pride.
I knew you were gonna say Cootie Pride. Honestly, that's what he reminds me of too. When you got he's an extension of the head coach, the coaching staff. He does exactly what we want him to do. And people gotta understand too. Like, he's a JUCO transfer, but he's a sophomore. But he's really a freshman on the court. I mean, he's a young kid, so he's not even the best version of himself yet. So he's gonna make young player mistakes. His first year, he's gonna make a lot of mistakes. But he's got such a high spirit and got such a great leadership that we live with his mistakes, and we know we trust him. And when you have a player like that on your team that he knows that the coaching staff trusts him, he can go out and do some great things for you.
Last question for me, Coach. You're going to California now. On a high note, talk about how important it is to go there 3-0 and these guys feeling pretty good about themselves.
Well, we got SIU first on Thursday, and then we fly out to California on Saturday. So we got a tough road game against a Valley team who's well coached. So we're going to really lock in and try to focus on them. And then the trip to Cali is going to be really special. We talked about Justin Williams. It's a homecoming for him because he's from Cali. We're actually playing at J. Sarah High School, which he attended. So it's going to be really fun for him. It's going to be great competition. Cal State Northridge, High Point, Central Michigan, those are the three other teams other than us in the tournament. And we're just going to take it one game at a time. But we're going to shift our focus to the Salukis and then go from there.
You got something? I'm good.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.